Morning, everyone. It's Saturday, which means we are now 5 days away from my procedure. Just some little tidbits that have cropped up in the last few days. I had my pre-surgical physical. Everything went well with that. A1C, all my numbers are perfectly mid-range, so we're good to go in that respect. I was waiting on the results of the nicotine test. And they had told me it would take 24 hours to get the results. Had a meeting with my surgeon on Thursday and asked them about it, and the blood draw, as y'all know, was Monday. Um, and she said, "Yeah, you got it, you passed." She looked a little surprised at that, but I did it. I did the work, and so I told her, I says, they told me it would be 24 hours and they would get me the info. And she says, well, I don't know why they told you that because that test takes 3 days to complete. But be that as it may, it passed. I passed that. I met with the surgeon. I came away from that meeting feeling like uh, this is maybe going to be a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be, but at the same time, I walked away feeling like all the information I had managed to assemble was wrong. And the reason for that is, again, everything I've gotten has been geared towards spinal fusion. And I'm not having a spinal fusion, I'm having an SI joint fusion. And in talking with the surgeon, who was really great about answering all my questions, I'm not going to be wearing a brace or support after the surgery, which was surprising to me. Um, my restrictions are going to be, I think, a little bit less than what I thought. The pain wise, uh, they didn't prescribe me anything too hard. Your basic hydrocodone and uh, prescription strength, extra strength Tylenol, and then something for muscle spasms. So, all in all, I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic about getting through this. Basically, I'm going to be on 50% weight bearing, which means that I'm going to be using I opted for, I could either use crutches or a walker, and I opted for the walker. I may rethink that at some point in the future. Um, and I just have to keep no more than half my body weight on that side, which shouldn't be all that difficult. And we also discussed that for short distances, for 5 or 6 steps, like if I'm getting something out of the microwave and going from the microwave to the table, that shouldn't be a problem. So, kind of rethinking the whole need for the power recliner to kind of lift me up to a standing position. And basically the attitude with that, because I've called Rent-A-Center a couple of times, and they swear to me they're on they're on the mission to find me a chair and get it here by Tuesday. But so far nothing. And still haven't heard from my apartment complex as to when they're going to get my bathroom put back together. I have given them a hard cutoff date for the work to be done of the 5th, the day before my surgery. And we'll see what happens. I'll probably, from what the doctor was saying, even if I show up at the hospital with my own walker and all the other crap that I'm going to need, um, that um, I'll probably be spending the night in the hospital. He was willing to let me go, provided that physical therapy could get somebody up there to see him. But considering the fact I probably won't be out of recovery until sometime 4:30 in the afternoon, that and I don't mind spending the night in the hospital. But if anybody wants to come visit, they're more than welcome. Anyhow, I'm getting close to my self-imposed time limit of 5 minutes on these things. We're going to be doing some more prep work in the kitchen today, getting things where I can get to them without having to bend or reach. Um, and we're going out tonight for a little dancing and some fun, and then we'll go from there. anyhow, I'll probably have one more of these before the surgery, and then everything will be just geared on showing what's going on with the recovery and maybe helping somebody else out who's in my situation. So until then, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Be good to each other, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.